Hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope that you are doing wonderful. So as my video from before talked about my goals for 2019, I wanted to go in a little bit more depth on what Beat the Backlist is for those of you who might not know. So I'm gonna leave all of the information, all the links, how to sign up, and everything down below. But basically what Beat the Backlist is all about is it's basically just beating your backlist or your backlog of books that are on your TBR or have been on your TBR for quite a while. Because, you know, we all have all of these books that take us a little bit longer to read. And the only requirement is that the book was published before 2019, or it's always supposed to be published before the year that you are actually reading it. So I tried to do this last year and I think I got pretty far, but I stopped really counting it and like going onto the website and typing in what I was reading, and you get points for however many books you get to read and everything along those lines. But I love, they say it the best on the website. It says the reading challenge is dedicated to helping you knock those backlist books off of your ever-growing read stack. Any genre, any format, any length. So it can be an ebook, it can be an audiobook, it can be poetry, it can be anything that you want as long as it was published before 2019. What is a backlist book, you might ask? This is a book that has already been released. For the purpose of this challenge, this is any book published in 2018 or older. If you have books on your TBR from 2018 and before, this is the challenge for you. So I'm joining the normal Beat the Backlist, as well as they have a Hogwarts Mini challenge where you enter in your house. So I am Hufflepuff, I'll put that right there. And so I'm gonna do Beat the Backlist Hufflepuff reading challenge. And throughout the year, other people have signed up for their different houses, and then they are going to be putting in the books that they are reading, and then you get points for your house. And at the end of the year, you have so many points for your house and everything like that. So they want you to sort of post your TBR for the year of Beating the Backlist. Now I have 10 books, 5 cozies and 5 books that are non-cozies, but you guys know that I love fantasy, sci-fi, regular genre fiction. I read pretty much anything and everything, and I really wanted to sort of get my TBR stack down. So I'm gonna list 10 books total that I 100% want to read. But most of the books that I read are published before 2018 anyway, so a lot of those are going to count as well. So here are the 10 books that I have to read for the Beat the Backlist 2019. So the first one that I have is Death by Dumpling by Vivian Chen. This is the first in a noodle shop mystery series. I hauled this a few months back and I was super excited to read it, but I never got around to it because I kept running into other cozy mysteries, and I'm just really excited to read this. Of course, anything food related, you guys know I'm all about, as well as this has a diverse main character. Her name is Lana Lee, and she's waiting tables at her parents' place, and I love that it has a different ethnicity for their main character, and I love that it's in like a Chinese restaurant, and guys, just food in general. I'm super excited. The next one might also have to deal with food. It's Bran New Death, like bran, the type of bread. This is also a first in the Mary Muffin Mystery series by Victoria Hamilton. And I'm pretty sure this also has, yeah, it's got recipes for bacon cheddar muffins, guys. Come on. Golden Acres Banana Bran Muffins. So I'm really excited to read this as well. Another one, because you guys know that what I love almost as much as baking, cooking cozies are cozies that have cozy companions in them. So this is Murder, She Knit, a knit and nibble mystery series. So I've been really into knitting lately, and that was because of like Knit 1 Kill 2. If you don't remember me reading that book, that was my first audio cozy mystery. And so I'm super excited to read this one. And look at the little kitty on the front cover. She's so adorable. So I'm really excited to read that one. Another one that has been on my TBR, and like I bought this probably almost 2 years ago, is the series A Goodbye Girls Mystery. This is the first one. I have the first 4, but this one is 50% Off of Murder by Josie Bell. And I'm really gonna try and give this a go. If I don't like the first one, I'm probably going to do an unhaul, because this has been on my shelf for 2 years now. So I really need to get to it, get cracking, figure out if I'm going to like this series or not. And then the last cozy mystery is The Whole Cat and Caboodle by Sophie Ryan. This is a second chance cat mystery series. She also writes the Magical Cat Mystery series, but she writes under Sophie Kelly. And so, of course, I love that series. You guys know how much I love that series. And so I was like, you know what, I have to pick up her other book series. And so I'm really excited about reading this, seeing how Sarah Grayson is the protagonist in this one. I'm really excited to see how another series by Sophie Ryan, Sophie Kelly is. I think it's gonna be really good. So the next books that I have are not cozies, but I'm really hoping that I can knock through them in 2019. So I have Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. This is the, I believe, 4th book or 5th book in the Throne of Glass series, and it's just really getting intense. And I just really, I have to know what's going on, and it's a chunker, guys. It's almost 700 pages. So I think that's why it's been taking me so long to get through these, because they are huge books. Huge. So the next one I have is Tower of Dawn. So that's the 6th book in the series. This one's not as big as the other one. It's, let me see, 660, so 30 pages less than Empire of Storms. And I have to see how it ends. I just have to see how the story plays out. And so that means that I will then go on to Kingdom of Ash, which is the last and final book in the Throne of Glass series. So as you guys remember, this summer my best friend Brianne and I went down to Texas to see Sarah J. Maas and to pick up this book, which of course is signed by the author. And I'm just, to finish this series is going to be wonderful and fantastic, and I'm really keen on finishing and seeing how it's going to go. The next 2 books are of the same series as well. I have A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I read A Darker Shade of Magic. I loved it, and I got pretty far, almost 200 pages into this book, and I don't know why I stopped. I probably picked up cozies and then just got like totally hooked on cozies and couldn't stop. So I'm really wanting to finish A Gathering of Shadows, as well as A Conjuring of Light. I think that that's going to be awesome as well. People love this series so much, and I really did enjoy the first book and the first half of the second book, and I'm really hoping that I can finish these this year as well in 2019. So those are the top 10 books that I'm hoping that I can get through. But Beat the Backlist is just to read as many books that were published before 2018. I will link everything down below. Let me know if you are joining Beat the Backlist, or if you have before, how it went for you, what kept you going, and putting up all of those, going to the forums and filling them out. I love that they also have like picture challenges. They also have like weekly things that you can do to sort of keep yourself motivated. So I'm hoping that I can do that. My goal this year for 2019 is to read 100 books. So hopefully the majority of those will be ones that qualify for Beat the Backlist. I think that would be really, really cool. So that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.